Hi everybody, so in today's vlog I am going to be talking to you about my Slimming World journey, and I say that now, it hasn't started yet. So today is Monday the 13th of August. I'm feeling a bit fat and horrible, and I've made the decision to go to Slimming World because that seems to be what most people recommend as the most easy to follow, non-restrictive diet. So in fact more of a way of life than necessarily a diet. I know nothing about it really, so I'm going to go to a class. I'm going to join up this afternoon or this evening. It's 7 o'clock now, the class is at 7:30. I'm going to walk into a room with a bunch of strangers and let people know that I want to lose some weight. So we'll see how it goes. I've heard the classes are really friendly, so I'll come back to you with how that class went and what my thoughts are on how this diet is going to work. Morning, so Slimming World update. I went on Monday night, it's now Wednesday. I'm going to show you in just a moment my first attempt at cooking a Slimming World meal, which is called a burger in a bowl. That's my cat wants to go out. There she goes. It's called burger in a bowl, and basically it's like making a burger, but then instead of putting it into a patty, you kind of just spread it all over a load of salad, and you make a bit of a sauce as well, which is quite nice. So I'll show you how that went, but just as a little teaser, my injury is doing well, not so bad now. So anyway, the group Slimming World, I went on the Monday. I was a little bit nervous because obviously walking into a room of strange people you've never met before, and I didn't really know what to expect, but they were very friendly. I had to sit down and fill out some details, and then I was given a couple of sort of booklets, and then I was weighed, and the weight was 12 stone 3. So I've crept up. I mean, to be fair, this weekend just gone, I knew that I was going to start Slimming World, so I was a bit naughty and I ate a lot more naughty stuff than I normally would. And the same goes for Monday during the day. I was kind of making the most of my freedom of not being on a diet, so it wouldn't surprise me if I lose 3 or 4 pounds in the first week. Well, I hope so. Just that sort of naughtiness hopefully will come off straight away. So the group itself was nice. After weigh-in, we sat round, and it was actually Woman of the Year at Slimming World. So they picked a lady from our group who's done very well. She's lost 2.5 stone. She's only a young lady looking to have children, but was told by the doctor in rather blatant terms that she was obese. So that's what her journey is, not just about weight loss and how she feels about herself, but actually her desire to try and have children. So it was really quite inspiring. And there was a little bit of a tasting session, so they'd made some low sin foods for us to taste as well, which was great. And then that was it. I went home. The problem is it's straight out the group, I was thinking I still don't think I understand this diet and what I'm really supposed to be doing, although it had been talked through with me a little bit. I didn't understand how to work out the sins in food, and there's some complicated rules. Well, it's probably not that complicated once you get used to it. So then yesterday, my first day sort of trying to be on the plan, was really awkward because I hadn't gone shopping, and normally for my lunch I just pop out to the shops and grab something, but there was nothing that I knew of that I could have without, I just didn't know what the sins were. I forgot my book, my Slimming World book, and I hadn't signed up to the app or the online at all at that point, so I was completely blind, didn't really know what to do. And in the end I got a tin of Heinz oxtail soup and some seeded wholemeal bread. And then it was after this I kind of did some Googling and found out there's 9 sins in a tin of oxtail soup. You're only allowed 15 sins maximum a day. So to use 9 up on a boring old tin of soup was pretty shit, I have to tell you. But I didn't let that get me down. And then when I came home, or before I came home, I went shopping and I got loads of stuff. I had a pack of recipes and decided just to pick one and get all the ingredients for one, because my cupboards are really lacking. These Slimming World recipes require quite a lot of ingredients because you're adding flavour where maybe you would normally be adding fat and sugar. You're trying to add flavour without adding any of the extra sugars and fats. So it's quite a lot of things to put into stuff to get them to taste nice. So anyway, I got the recipe, got all the ingredients, went home and made this meal, which I'm going to show you now. And I have to say, it's really nice. It was 4 portions that I made, so I've got some leftovers for lunch today, and there's more in the fridge of the minced beef, so I might try and do something slightly different with it to vary it up for the next day. But that's it for now. So do watch my attempted Slimming World meal, which is coming up now. So it doesn't look pretty, but this is my very first Slimming World meal. It's supposed to be in a bowl, and it's called Burger in a Bowl. There's loads of lettuce, onions, tomatoes. There's a bloody cat on the table as well now. I don't want to have fluff in there. And there's a homemade sauce. It's made of some light lemonade. No. So that's where I was going wrong. Sweetie, go away from my food. Made with some light mayonnaise. Sweetie, please. She's ridiculous. Made with some light mayonnaise and some mustard and some other stuff. Mixed it all together. The kitchen is a bloody shambles. I've cut my finger cutting up lettuce. I've got it wrapped in tissue at the moment. But it's not probably that bad. It's just I didn't want to get blood everywhere. It's alright. I just sliced a bit of the finger off, cutting up the lettuce. So I've got stuff to learn here. Got myself covered in pickle juice from the gherkin jar because I couldn't get it open, and when I could it all went over me. I also got myself covered in white wine vinegar because that also was sealed, and when I pulled the little insert off, again it got it all over me. So it's been a bit of an escapade, but here we are. I've made a Slimming World meal and I'm damn well going to enjoy it. I just thought I'd show you how I'm getting on with Slimming World, and this is a meal that I just cooked for myself. I think it's almost sin-free because I made the rice from scratch, and that's got spices and onions in it. The salad is absolutely free, and I've just got balsamic dressing on that, which I'm pretty sure is okay. The steak just has a little bit of fat on it, so I may have to count some kind of sin with that. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to worry about that later. For now, I'm going to tuck in. This cooking event was much less eventful. There are no injuries, just a little bit of mess and some rice all over the bloody show in the kitchen, but it's all good. I'm going to enjoy this really, really muchly. So it's Friday night, and I thought I would attempt a sin-free curry. This is tikka masala. I've got some sin-free onion bhajis made with sweet potato and rice. Sweet potato and onions. The rice is homemade pilau rice. A couple of bits of cooked pepper. The cat just cannot stay away when we're recording. There's Mr. Smelly. Are you looking forward to your low-fat food?
It looks good, and it looks like it should be loads of calories and really unhealthy, but in a good way. It looks tasty.
And I dare you to try it and give your honest reactions.
Oh, right.
Because
Really?
I've not even tasted it now.
Right then, I'd go with the chicken, yeah?
Yeah.
Is this chicken masala?
It's tikka masala. Okay. It's quite hot though because the curry powder I used was pretty hot. Be honest.
Lovely. Very good so far.
Yeah?
Definitely a little bit of a kick to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, great. It smells really good. If you said it was, oh, this is really naughty, I'd say, yeah, it probably is.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. It tastes good. It doesn't taste like a slimming meal.
No, yeah, hopefully not. So I'm going to tuck in now. I've earned it. It's been bloody hours. It feels like I've been cooking this stuff. I've definitely got to get a grip with the cooking thing. I've got a minor injury, another minor injury, but I don't think I'll need the hospital.
Oh dear.
I just pinched a finger. Where is it? I can't. Pinched a finger. What finger was it? I got it caught in the fry light there. There. I got it caught in the fry light lid, between the lid and the squirty bottle. It's just a little, like a blood blister. Anyway, gonna eat now. Hi, yes, a little Slimming World update. I thoroughly enjoyed the Indian food last night that I cooked. Didn't actually manage to eat that much despite spending hours preparing it. I just couldn't seem to put that much away, but Dan hoovered up my leftovers very quickly. Now today we have joined a gym. It's like a 2-week trial for 20 quid. So we are in our gym kits. Dan's just getting his shorts out of the car. God, look at me. So off to the gym. Not that I need to exercise as part of a Slimming World thing, but anything is a bonus, right? So gonna go and check out Roco Gym, which is just about 10 minutes away from me. It's got a swimming pool and sauna and all that stuff as well. So I'll probably spend more time doing that than the weights and running and all that crap. So here is my Slimming World approved breakfast. There's only 2 sins in this entire meal. I've got 3 slices of grilled bacon with the fat cut off, 2 tomatoes grilled with salt and pepper on. The scrambled egg is made with a little bit of skimmed milk, which I'm using as a healthy extra anyway to have in my coffees. And then the sausages are as to be good to yourself, and they are only a sin each. So this is 2 sins for the whole plate. I'm going to just find out now what is in a brown sauce as to whether or not I can have some, or whether I want to allow any extra sins for that. But that's my meal. I'm kind of excited. Don't worry. So this is another dinner, another day, another dinner at Slimming World. There's less than a point in that, and that's just in the sauce, which is made with some low-fat mayo. They're onion bhajis, but they're not so spicy, just a bit of paprika in there and sweet potato. Mince with some onions and a load of salad underneath. There's Mr. Smelly. You've had a little taste, haven't you?
Excellent. Loving it so far.
Yep, and there's the cat, always present every time we're videoing. I have got 3 sins in there, but I'm not telling you what they are. Right, I'm going to eat it. So just getting ready to do a frag chat with Mr. Smelly, but whilst we're doing that, I thought I'd give you my update on Slimming World. So this is my final one for this video. Today is Monday and I had my weigh-in. Went down to the club and got weighed, and I've lost 3.5 pounds, so I'm really happy with that. And Dan, you can attest to the fact that the food is pretty good that I've been cooking and that we've been eating, isn't it?
It's been really nice, and yeah, very big, filling meal.
Yeah, well, there's no limit on what you can eat. So.
It doesn't feel like you're starving yourself at all. I'm impressed.
And you think I've done well?
I think you did ever so well, because some of it does take a little bit of preparation and work, so yeah. That's the thing you have to get used to. So you don't really want to stick at it so far, and yeah, the meals that we've had together are really nice.
Yeah, good. Right, carry on doing what you're doing.
Okay.
So yeah, first week then, really happy with that. I will continue into the next week. I'm going to go to Iceland, where I can buy some ready-made Slimming World meals, which would save me a lot of time and effort with cooking and stuff. And I've also bought a Slimming World recipe book, which is called I can't remember what it's called now. It's about 5 ingredients only per recipe, so it's really simply explained how to cook stuff. So I'll probably have a go at some of those recipes too, and I'm sure I'll be sharing them with you. But for now, just give me a massive pat on the back, if you will. I'll see you next time. Thank you, darling.